guys, selamat datang di Hotchins Reaction. Kembali lagi bersama saya Elton Louis. Apa kabar kalian hari ini? Saya harap kalian dalam kondisi yang baik tentunya. Nah, seperti biasa hari ini saya akan mereaksi video reaktor yang mereaksi Alipbata. Nah, di sini mereka mereaksi salah satu coveran Mas Alipbata dari grup band Indonesia Wali yang berjudul Yang. Kita tahu salah satu coveran ini yang banyak juga diminati oleh para musisi dan reaktor luar ketika mereaksi Mas Alipbata. Oke, nggak pakai lama-lama lagi, kita langsung ke videonya. Ini dia.
Kopi mana kopi. Hope you're doing great. Epic Indonesian medley, and that was great. So that will, I'm not sure when I'm going to publish the videos, but that's either been on my channel already or it will be after this one. Today, we're going to hear one of the most requested Alipbata cover songs that I've heard out of all the comments. People have been saying, do Wali Yang.
Ya, dan di sini saya akan mencoba mereaksi videonya Mas Alipbata yang mengcover lagu Yang. Mas Alipbata ini sangat terkenal dengan julukan Dewa Gitar Dunia. Meskipun saya tidak suka gitar, tapi saya suka sekali sama orang-orang yang pandai bermain gitar. Di sini Mas Alipbata akan mengcover lagu dari Wali yang berjudul Yang. Lagu Yang merupakan lagu yang dinyanyikan oleh grup band Wali.
So I've got some earbuds in here. Make sure I can hear it really well. It's a really interesting scene here. Alip has a black guitar here. I've seen this on the wall, but I think I've only seen him perform with it maybe one other time. A little classical guitar, I believe, based off the headstock up there. I say that because classical guitars have nylon strings. I may be telling you something you know, but again, a lot of people like my reactions because I try to explain some of the more technical parts. The nylon strings have this really good, soft sound, very Spanish style, and the headstock up at the top of the guitar has those open areas right there. So the strings wind differently. I've never been sure why. Anyway, it's pretty neat, and the camera's pretty zoomed in, so you can't see the top of his head. But anyway, let's go. Really cool. Love it. He's got a lot of speed going on with his right hand, but that bass note is going dun, 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 very reliably. He's not doing much or any percussion, I don't believe, right now, but he's got all the other parts going on, melody, bass, and that quick little, I call it a trill, T-R-I-L-L. A bunch of notes really fast, a little burst of notes. There's a little pop on the wood right there. That's pretty cool.
Ali bermain gitar, keren banget.
nice. I can see why people like this. Again, it's just such a fun, upbeat song, and he's doing great. A lot of speed in his technique, and a lot of the little licks are fast. But again, the bass note just has this dun 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 kind of beat going on right there. A lot of fun. This part of the song right there, the beat changes a lot. I think it switches to a different time measure right there in music, which means you go from one part of the song that's very reliable and you're moving along nicely, and then you have to just sort of stop and go into a totally different frame of mind pretty quickly. So it's not easy. Boom. That was great. A little bit of time left over. I'll hit play in a second and see if there's anything more in the song. Right there, that last part, if you notice his right two fingers, I'll back up in a second. It's sort of like playing a bass guitar. If you've seen a lot of bass guitarists, they usually play with their hand a little bit higher up here, and they sort of walk with those two fingers, sort of like legs. Boom, 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 boom. He did that right there for those low notes down to the very bottom. So let's see what happens for the rest of the song. I think that's it. Let's see. I just want to see what happened. Normally people cut the end off, but looks like he got around, probably then hit the camera off, but very cool. Let's hear that bass note again. Watch the right hand. Really cool. And I thought it was only bass notes. He was actually going up instead of completely down. So that was cool. Really good. I can see why people love it. That's a good example of one of a number of his techniques. There were no harmonics in there, if I'm correct. which is, one of his hallmarks. And the only time he did percussion was that tap, which is probably that, is it the caracas, this, sort of Spanish style shakes of something like that. He was emulating that or copying it with his all four fingers on the wood right there. But anyway, besides that, it was great. A lot of fun. And
Di sini kita bisa lihat meskipun Mas Alipbata dengan kesederhanaannya mengcover lagu ini, tapi yang nontonnya hampir mencapai 15 juta lebih. Ini membuktikan hebatnya Mas Alipbata yang dijuluki Dewa Gitar. Ini membuat kita selaku bangsa Indonesia bangga kepada Mas Alipbata. Jangan lupa kita dukung channelnya Mas Alipbata. Semoga Mas Alipbata bisa tampil di panggung internasional dan bisa membuat kita bangga sebagai bangsa Indonesia mempunyai dewa gitar hebat seperti Mas Alipbata.
Oke guys, itu saja reaksi pada video ini ya. Seperti yang kita lihat ya, bagaimana respon mereka mendengar ini ya. Begitulah ketika Mas Alip sudah memainkan lagu, mau lagu apa saja pasti banyak orang yang akan tertarik untuk mereaksinya. Apalagi ini yang Mas Alip mainkan ini adalah lagu dari Indonesia ya guys, grup band Wali. Jadi ya kita harus bangga lah. Oke, begitu saja untuk hari ini. Saya harap kalian senang dengan video pada hari ini. Jika kalian memiliki kritik dan saran, langsung ke komen. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe channel ini supaya kita bisa berkembang bersama. Bye.
Bye.